Hey guys, and welcome to the Embroidery Warehouse. Today we're going to talk about how to change the CMOS battery on your Chenille combo. So today, first thing what we want to do is we want to go ahead and turn on the machine before we worry about going and changing the battery. So the first thing we're going to do is, once the machine is turned on, we're going to filter through our settings here until we find the one for the settings. Here, hit F3. Now there's three common ones that we're going to look for today, so that we're going to want to go into, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to each one of these common parameters, flat parameters, and loop parameters, and we're going to take pictures of all the settings under each one of these tabs, because when we change the CMOS battery out, it does run the possibility of having a lot of these parameters change, so we'll want to make sure that we know what these are set to, because these are going to be specific to your machine. So we'll want to be able to go back and compare them to ensure that nothing has changed once we swap that CMOS battery out. So we'll go into each one of these subcategories here, and we're going to take pictures of every one of these settings, and that way we can use them as reference for once we do this. So, and it is important to ensure that you do get pictures of all three of those. Some of the categories underneath there, so like for example common, if we go there, we have embroidery assist, frame parameters, and machine and maintenance parameters. You do only need to take pictures of these one time, because for example under loop parameters here, we do have the machine and maintenance and the embroidery assist parameters as well, which will take you back to the exact same screens, no matter which one you choose. But some of these do have additional subcategories underneath them, such as your flat parameters, so we'll want to make sure that we are taking the time to get pictures of every single one of those so we can cross-reference them later. And then once you have all your pictures taken, we can go ahead and shut the machine off, and then we'll go and start working on changing that battery out. Okay, so after you've saved your settings, what you're going to do is you're going to look down underneath your machine. Fortunately, this machine here is already being worked on, so we already have this kind of already disassembled. But once you locate this box, you're going to take off this front panel here. So it's just a couple screws, and you'll remove that panel, and that's where you'll see this box here. And what you're going to want to do is open up the side panel on it. It's just a couple screws on the side, and you'll see this control panel here. You are going to want to make sure your machine is off and unplugged before opening this all up. Like I said, this machine is currently being worked on, so that's why this is already set the way it is. But your CMOS battery is going to be located right behind this plug right here. You can kind of see it's right above where these lights are, but these lights will not be on when you're doing this because your machine should be powered off. But your CMOS battery is right there. You just need to pop it out and then put your replacement in, and then we can go ahead and put that cover back onto the side panel, and we can go ahead and plug your machine back in and get it all powered back up. And then after that is where you're going to utilize the photos from before and cross-reference your settings to make sure all your parameters have stayed the same. If not, then go ahead and change them back to what they were set to, and you should be good to go.